Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to replace the ABS harness on this 2005 Ford F-150. And we show you on the passenger side, but the driver's side is the same procedure. And the items you'll need for this is a new ABS harness from 1AAuto.com, 13, 18, and 21 millimeter socket and ratchet with a piece of pipe for extra leverage, flat blade screwdriver, pliers, jack and jack stands, a torque wrench, and a 5 millimeter Allen wrench. Up here, just underneath your battery, you'll see this harness. You want to just push on the tab and disconnect this.
Get it, I can press the button.
Pry off the hubcap. And then using your 21 millimeter socket and ratchet, loosen up each of the lug nuts. Now raise the vehicle and remove the lug nuts the rest of the way. And remove your wheel. Turn the wheel so you can access the brakes better.
To make it easier to get the caliper off, just take a large screwdriver and kind of put it into the brake disc and pry out. You don't have to move it far, just enough to help you get things apart. And then we're going to remove the two 13 millimeter bolts here and one up here.
Push in the slides on the bracket and then pull the caliper up and off. And now pry out your brake pads. And now remove these two 18 millimeter bolts on the back of your caliper bracket. And we'll just fast forward as Mike removes those.
Our rotor comes off pretty easy, but if you have trouble getting your rotor off, you can put a lug nut on and then hit it from the back side to break it free. The lug nut just keeps it from flying off.
If everything here is wire tied, make sure you disconnect that and then just pull this clip out at the top of this harness. Now just pull that out and then remove this 5 millimeter Allen bolt. And you can see Mike's using a wrench for a little bit of extra leverage on that, and then just removes it the rest of the way. Once the bolt's removed, just maneuver it back and forth and pull it free. On the left is the old ABS harness, on the right is the new one from 1AAuto. You can see they're identical and they'll fit exactly the same. Take your new ABS harness and push it into place. And then replace that 5 millimeter Allen screw and just tighten it up. Push the harness back into this bracket. Put the rotor into place. And then replace a lug nut to just hold it in place while you put the caliper bracket back on. Now put the brake caliper bracket back into place and replace the two 18 millimeter bolts that hold it there. We'll fast forward as he tightens those up. And then you want to torque both of those to 95 foot-pounds. Put your caliper back into place. And then replace those two 13mm bolts and tighten them up. Now torque both of these to 25 foot-pounds. Reconnect this clip on the ABS harness. And then just work your way down the harness, reclipping in to each of those clips.
Take that lug nut back off that you had holding stuff in place, and lift your tire up and put it in place.
Then replace each of the lug nuts and tighten them up preliminarily, then lower the vehicle and tighten them the rest of the way. Torque each of the lug nuts to 110 foot-pounds in a crossing pattern. Replace your hubcap. Now come up here and reconnect your ABS harness. And after doing any work on the brakes, you just want to pump the brake pedal until it firms up, and then do a stopping test from 5 miles per hour, then 10 miles per hour.
We hope this video helps you out. Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free, 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.